Hope you're doing good. I'm Eddie Hall, World's Strongest Man 2017, and I'm with Brian Shaw, World's Strongest Man, 4 times World's Strongest Man, 2010, 2011,
15,
15 and 16.
That's a lot of years.
There you go. So Brian, at his peak, was 460 pounds in body weight, and his diet has changed a lot over the years. Now you've got a very sort of lean meat sort of diet, sort of very balanced. You use a company called Trifecta.
Trifecta, yeah. So I used to come to Costco pretty much on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
To load up with a ton of food. Now I'm very thankful to have Trifecta, but we're going to try to recreate that shopping experience. Costco's big portions. It's oversized. You can get a lot of stuff in bulk. So this is a place that I would supplement a lot of my food from, because you can get a better deal. You're a membership here, and you get a better price.
So we're going to do a week shop of Brian back when he was 460 pounds, around the 2015, 2016 era. How many calories a day were you eating?
I would be, at my peak, probably at a minimum 10,000.
Yeah,
right. So probably 12, 13 a day.
12 and a half on average. 12,000 calories average.
I would say, yeah, around that, 11, 12, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do a 7-day shop for his old 12,000 calorie day diet. Yeah. Here we go. Right, Brian, I mean, this place is absolutely, I've never seen a shopping place, supermarket so big in all my life.
It's unique because you can not only get food here, but you can get a lot of other things in bulk.
See everything. There's like TVs, couches, airplanes.
Awesome. Yeah, you're getting very distracted. What you need to focus on is the food.
Okay.
And the biggest power food, as you well know, is cheesecake. So cheesecake was a part of at my peak, for sure, size. I was...
Mate.
So do you feel those?
The weight of that.
They are dense.
What's that? 4.5 pounds.
Yeah, a cheesecake.
That's a 2-point-something kilo cheesecake.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And they're delicious, just so you know.
No, they look amazing.
Yeah, they're delicious.
Okay, so one of those.
So one of these. There's potential that it might have been a little bit more than one.
Okay,
it depends.
I mean, from what you told me, it sounds like it'd be more than one. But okay.
Yeah, we're going to throw in one.
We're going to start with a family cheesecake, which compared to a UK family cheesecake,
how much of that would you have eaten?
In one go?
In a week.
Oh,
more than that in a week?
I'd probably get through at least 2 of those a week. Yeah, I was big on cheesecake.
Okay,
I love my cheesecake.
Are we getting 2 then?
Yeah, I agree. From what you told me, what you eat, I agree.
Okay. We're off to the races. Let's go.
Let's go.
Next up, we would get into some fruit, vegetables, because I still did include that type of stuff. Yeah. So these are Honeycrisp apples. I actually really like Honeycrisp. So I would probably go through about a box.
One a day.
Roughly. Something like that.
Yeah, bang on the 7 apples there.
Yeah. Potatoes. Did you eat a lot of potatoes?
I did. Yeah.
Okay.
We have chips in the UK. So you'd like slice the potatoes, fry them, put them in the oven, cover them in olive oil,
and have it that way.
Maybe chips, yeah.
So like something like this. I would kind of rotate between a regular potato, sweet potato. Throw that in.
4.5 kilo of potatoes.
Yeah.
That's
massive.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So bananas too.
2 a day.
Yeah. So we'd go
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get some sweet potatoes.
I remember you used to eat a lot of sweet potatoes.
Yeah. So sweet potatoes, I'd rotate in, like I said, sweet potatoes, regular potatoes.
Yeah.
And rice, which we will get to.
Okay.
So this is a refrigerated section. I've thrown blueberries and blackberries.
Yeah.
As well as part of it.
And just eat them or put them in shakes? What would you do with them?
Most of the time, eat them.
So 1/2 kilo of blueberries. I mean, I used to eat a lot of food. I was 430 pounds at my peak, and I know I used to eat a lot. And then I used to hang with Brian, and he would just eat twice as much as me all the time. It was insane. So more wholesome food.
Yeah. So carrots, throw in carrots.
Yeah.
I'd probably do not quite half of this.
Yeah.
So not all of that, but you have to buy it massive.
Yeah. Okay. So 2 kilo of carrots.
Yeah.
Add that on there.
Like this. So spinach.
So a pound of spinach, half a kilo of spinach.
So we do that, and then we do some spring, like a salad.
Okay.
In addition.
Yeah,
so certain meals spinach, certain meals salad.
Half a kilo of salad. Any more vegetables, tomatoes?
We're getting there.
Okay, slow down. Watermelons.
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 Watermelon. Say it properly, right? Water.
Watermelon.
Malone.
Watermelon. Okay. So this is now the bulk of what I would eat right here. So bison, right? That was one of my favorites. I would eat a lot of ground beef as well.
Yeah.
But bison is what I kind of changed to.
So is that quite a lean meat?
Yeah.
1 kilo, half kilo, 10% fat.
So you do about 2 of these a day.
So you do 2 of these a day.
So that's 1 day.
I do all the it's 2.5 kilo of meat. That's 1 day.
So here's 2 days.
Okay. 2 days.
3 days.
3 days.
4 days.
4 days.
5 days.
5 days. 6 days. Jesus.
7 days.
7 days.
Wow. So for the most part, that's pretty much what I rolled with. At times,
So
if
7
I really
times 2.5 kilo.
if I really wanted to treat myself, I would get nice steak, stuff like that. But you know, for the most part, for me, it was I really like the ground meat because it was easier to chew,
to digest.
and already broken down easier. So we'll just roll with that for now.
Okay. Are you an organic egg guy? I can imagine you being an organic egg guy.
Yeah.
Okay. So how many? Because I remember you used to cook the beef and put the eggs in with the beef, mix it all in the rice. So how many eggs a day, roughly, per meal?
10 to 12 a day.
Okay.
So this would be.
So that's 2 days worth.
It would rotate sometimes. I mean, that might be. If I did 8 eggs plus the meat plus all that, that would be 3 days.
Okay, so let's go 3 days. So
why don't we get 3 of them?
Yeah, at least 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's say some days you did 12, some days you did 8. So it's going to be 3 packs. 48 plus 24. That's 72 eggs.
72 eggs. So this is delicious.
This is delicious.
Tender belly, just like this.
Yeah.
Tender. So this is bacon. So sometimes
Tender belly bacon.
Sometimes I would add in some bacon just for some extra fat.
Would that be enough for a week?
Probably close. Yeah, I would throw that in a couple pieces of bacon here, whatever.
Yeah.
Sometimes I would just get the cooked one and make it easier, but this is delicious.
Okay, so 2 pounds of tender belly.
Uncured.
Make sure you
Yeah.
add that in the calorie count. Tender belly bacon.
We were headed for rice, but we're making a pit stop.
Yeah, I remember these.
Yep. So Rice Krispie treats. We're throwing those in. I don't know that I would have had 60 of them.
No, you used to eat these constantly.
They're not very
Right,
big.
especially
These are
around
smaller.
training and competition.
I ate a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of Rice Krispie treats.
Wow. So 90 calories per bar. So 1 bar is 22 grams. There is 60 bars in here. That's like 8 a day.
They're tiny bars though, so if you would have,
I remember you used to smash
4.
the big ones. 4. Yeah. So bang
4
on.
to 6 of them maybe.
So bang on. That's what you eat in a week. 60. 60 Rice Krispie treats.
Next up is one of my favorites, and this is the rice I got.
50 pounds of rice.
Let me set this in here. Next up was some barbecue sauce.
Okay.
So a lot of times eating all of this, I would try to be a little bit, I didn't want to douse everything. I like just a little hint of flavor.
Yeah.
Right, so this wasn't like a crazy high calorie one.
Yeah.
So I would try to find ones that didn't have
A lot of sugar.
a ton of extra, carbs
yeah.
and sugar. So this one was actually relatively speaking,
2
low.
bottles do you for 7 days?
Probably close, but let's just. I would always shop, and I would always get extra.
Yeah.
Right, so let's
I've
just
seen
get
you
4.
pile this on.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. 1.7 kilos. So we've got 3.2 kilo or 6 pounds of barbecue sauce.
What I would throw with the pasta. So we haven't thrown the pasta in yet, but just a marinara sauce. I always love that.
Or 4 pounds of pasta sauce. That's 1,200 calories just in the pasta sauce. Wow. Okay. Just found the spaghetti. Is that what you have? The loose spaghetti?
Yeah. So I'd boil it. I would boil it in a pan.
Okay.
And then throw the meat with it, throw the pasta sauce with it.
2 kilos of pasta.
So that would probably be more like a 2-week thing, because obviously that expands as you cook it. But again, this place is great because you get to stock up big portions.
Yeah.
Is this what you used to drink and or sweat out? Something like this?
Yeah, pretty much, Brian.
Literally what I used to be able to do is wipe your hand, and then I could have just filled this jar from you.
Okay, Brian. Yeah.
This peanut butter and honey sandwiches was a thing.
Yes, I remember.
A big thing, and I did share some of those with you.
You did.
Yep.
We were at the Arnold's. I was dying. I was having a sugar crash. I was going white. And Brian gave me a peanut butter and honey sandwich, and it saved my life.
Literally saved his life.
It did.
Literally.
Saved my life.
Yeah.
3 pounds of honey.
Yeah, so I'd probably go through more
2.1 kilo.
I like how you just throw it and say that was a whole week.
I saw your sandwiches. They were dripping.
They were
like Winnie the Pooh's honey sandwiches. Like dripping and dripping down his chin, dripping out your hand.
All right.
Skippy peanut butter. And you used to put a lot more peanut butter on than you would the honey.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yep.
2.7 kilos.
That's a lot of peanut butter.
Yeah. Mate, I remember your sandwiches.
I know. Well, you had a couple of them.
They were dripping with peanut butter as well.
Yeah.
You look a bit like Winnie the Pooh.
I look like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Have you looked in the mirror lately?
You had those like really squinty eyes. Like you couldn't really make out an eyeball. It was just like a.
But I mean, your build is like Winnie the Pooh.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm more like Tigger.
Okay. Tigger was much more slender and bounced around.
And Oberst is like Eagle.
Yeah.
Orange juice.
Orange juice was a normal thing.
Yeah. How many liters or ounces of orange juice would you have a day?
So I'd probably have about a good sized glass, so 12 to 16 a day, 7. So I'd probably go through about a gallon of orange juice a week. Typically only with breakfast.
Yep. 3.7 liters or a gallon of orange juice a week. 1,750 calories.
Really?
Just in orange juice. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So another thing at times thrown with breakfast was some waffles. So I would either bake them or have them pre-made like this.
Yeah.
I feel like those look pretty good right now, and I'm getting kind of hungry, so we're throwing them.
How many waffles would you have for a breakfast?
It's like 6.
72 waffles. So let's say every other day you had waffles. Okay. So we're doing 4,800 calories just in waffles for breakfast.
Okay, that's up quick. For me, I like to have some snacks on hand.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Emergency snacks.
Emergency.
That weren't so much emergency that would be eaten.
Yes.
Daily.
So something like this is mini. They're mini, right?
Yeah.
Mini chocolate chip cookies. Do those really count?
No, not really, but we'll add them up to the calorie count.
You know.
So we're talking 1.5 pound of cookies.
Something like that. Just, you know.
So 800 gram of cookies.
Just in case. That's just in case cookies.
Just in case cookies.
Yeah.
3,000 calories just in the cookies.
It's, again, just in case cookies. You know, like a loaf of bread. And that would be for the peanut butter and honey.
Okay, so a kilo of bread, 2 pounds of bread, 100 or so. It's 2,400 calories just in bread. Bread.
So, I mean, that's pretty much it. Now, obviously, we're not getting this here, but you would throw in protein shakes, which I would turn into a gainer shake. So, a lot of times what I would do is I would add some berries, I would add some protein, protein, then peanut butter, ice cream at times, especially at night, maybe a banana, which we did get bananas.
So you'd have a shake in the morning, after training, sometimes just before bed?
Sometimes between meals.
Yeah.
So, like, if I had to go out on the road.
Yes.
So if I had to drive and I was like, I'm going to be driving for a little bit, I'd grab the blender, blend it up, take it with me. So you'd have something you could drink while you're driving. Because like you said, I literally had food with me all the time. So if I left the house, the cooler was packed.
Would you go to bed with food?
Sometimes.
Like, so you'd wake up in the middle of the night and have a protein bar and stuff?
So at certain points in my career I did. Yeah. Right, I tried, and I was even setting an alarm at certain points to try to get up and eat when I was really trying to gain weight. But what I found is it didn't work well for me because the alarm would wake me up too much. Yeah. Couldn't get back to sleep.
Yeah, and sleep's more important.
It's massive. Yeah. Especially for me at that point, because at certain points you don't sleep as well.
Yes.
Right. So having good sleep was important. So The shakes would supplement. A lot of times I would just smash a shake right before bed. Maybe have a few pieces of cheesecake, and then I was good for the night. Yeah, so yeah, it's a lot of food. So let's go. I think we're
you reckon that's a wrap? Yeah.
Well, this is pretty dang close. Obviously, we're flying off the cuff a little bit with you know what I had, but I feel like it's pretty fair, man. It's a good amount of food.
And this is just we've got to make a note. This is just for Brian. So this isn't his wife and kids.
No.
This is just Brian's food. No one else's. No. Okay, let's go to the till and see what it costs.
What the damage is.
Who's paying, me or you? We're gonna flip a coin.
Well, I mean, it's you did invite me here. It's kind of a date. You should probably pay for it.
One up.
You want to grab one?
Picky about.
No, that's
$628.99. Who's putting? I'm not paying that. You paying that?
You're the one wanting to recreate my diet.
I'll tell you what. We'll flip a coin, yeah.
All right, deal.
Heads or tails?
I'll go tails.
Tails.
Let's see.
Oh, heads.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
What kind of coin is that?
It's a losing coin, Brian. That's what it is. $628 for 1 week shop, just for Brian. That's not for his wife and kids. That's just for Brian. Does that bring back memories? Does it make you feel? Because you get your food for free now.
It makes me incredibly thankful for Trifecta. That's what it does. It's already cooked. I don't have to do any of this now.
You guys.
It literally shows up at my doorstep. So very, very thankful for that. But it does bring back memories.
It brings back memories for me as well, because I used to spend, say at the time, I was spending £300 a week on my food when I was at my prime, and it was $2 to the pound, so I was roughly $600 thereabouts a week on food. So the problem is we've got to eat all this.
No. It's going to bring back memories of you pulling out a fake coin, bringing me here, and then making me pay for the food, you know,
that we're going to eat. I'm particularly looking forward to that cheesecake.
I'm going to make you eat a lot of it.
I'm going to eat a lot of it. You don't have to make me, Brian. That's what's going to happen. Right then, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. It is literally insane what Brian used to do as a weekly shop. $628 or $29. Absolutely insane. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, head over to Shore Strength's YouTube channel as well and check that out. But till then, stay safe, stay awesome. Big love the beast. Take care.